stop spinning your wheels and finally make progress. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step right now. What's up, my good people? This is Joey Young, and today I'm talking about the 90-day goal strategy I use to grow my business and to serve my clients with excellence. Properly used, this can help you to get more done at your job and grow your business as well. There are 3 steps to this process, and the first one is to define your long-term aim. It's really important to start with the end with this process, because if we don't know where we're going 3, 5, 10 years from now, then we're not going to be able to connect anything we're doing in the next 90 days to something that we want to accomplish in the future that's really important to us. So really clearly define, first of all, where you want to be 3, 5, 10 years from now, your aim, and make sure that it's something that inspires you, that is really intrinsically motivating, that gets you excited about it when you just think about it. Make sure it's not someone else's goal or idea of success for you in 3, 5, 10 years. Make sure that it's something important emotionally to you, first of all. At the same time, make sure it's a stretch goal. Don't make it too easy for yourself. You want to make sure that this is something well beyond your current capabilities. You know, they always say people underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years, but they vastly overestimate what they can accomplish in 1. So this 5, 10-year goal is going to be really critical for you to make sure that you've got something to go for over the long term. And once you have that established, you can go on to the next step. The next step is to break down your aim into a roadmap. So you got to set milestones on the way to this long-term aim to make it more achievable. And so by the end of this step, you're going to have a step-by-step process for yourself to get from where you are today to that long-term aim 3, 5, 10 years from now. And there's 2 actual specific types of milestones you're going to set on this roadmap towards your aim. And the first one is a skill milestone. So on this journey of achieving your aim, of accomplishing what you want, of becoming the person you want to be, you're actually going to need to learn new skills. You're going to need to master things to become someone different in that process. So if you, for example, your long-term aim is to become the VP of your company, you might say you want your milestone to be read 5 books about climbing the corporate ladder to understand better how to do that, to get the skill down. And this skill milestone is actually distinct from the second type of milestone, which is an action step milestone. And these action step milestones can be varied depending on what your specific aim is. But it's important to think about, okay, what is it actually needs to happen? What do I need to get done? What do I need to start? What do I need to finish? What challenges do I need to overcome on the way to this aim? It could be joining a networking group. It could be hitting a certain KPI specifically. It could be getting a meeting with somebody that you need to get a meeting with to get some help on something, or whatever it is. That's an action step milestone. And there will be steps below each milestone. The goal here is not to have every single detail laid out between where you are and 3, 5 years from now. The goal is to just have the major pieces there and a rough idea of where each one is, so you know where you need to go next. And of course it will be tweaked in the future, so don't get too caught up in this as well. And it's important to take your time with this. You know, don't feel like you have to get this done in 10 minutes. It's, take a week to do some research about your aim, how to get there, and make sure that you understand the basic principles and the big pieces, the milestones on the way to this, so you're not wasting your time by going back and having to redo this entire roadmap a few months from now. So that's this step. Make sure you got that set up, and then we'll get on to the third step, which is actually to create your 90-day goal. All right, the last step is to define how many project hours you have to put towards your 90-day goal, because we cannot set your 90-day goal until we understand how much time you have to put towards it. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. So this exercise will include looking at your calendar and being realistic with how much time you have for responsibilities in your life, like family, friends, work, hobbies, organizations, clubs, all this stuff, and then getting those specific hours and blocks of time defined where you can put energy and time towards the specific 90-day goal that we're working with right now. And once you have an understanding of how much time realistically you can put towards your 90-day goal, we can actually set a realistic stretch goal for 90 days. So if your goal, for example, is something like get more clients, you would be setting your project hours as time to be on sales calls potentially, right? So if you want to get 10 clients, you might need, 10 hours a week, just throwing out numbers here to put as project hours. But if you only have 2 hours a week of project time that you've discovered working with your schedule, then it's probably unrealistic to say that you're going to get, 10 clients in this quarter. So you got to be realistic with how many project hours you have to put towards the goal, to use that to shape your 90-day goal, because we all have competing responsibilities and things in our life that we need to take account for. So once you have your weekly allotted project hours, an average for the week, or maybe you have it scheduled out, every week for the next 90 days, how many project hours you have per week, you can look at your aim and the milestones we created in the previous step and connect them to the 90-day goal. So now we have our 90-day goal connected to these overall milestones of skill development and action steps that we just developed in the previous step. And ideally, you're achieving 1 milestone, 2 milestones per quarter, but it doesn't have to be that way. It's great to be motivated to hit these milestones 1 per quarter and just get that quick win situation going. But if you can't do that, that's totally fine. You might only have a couple hours a week to work on this project hour, and don't feel bad. It might take 2, 3, 4 quarters to achieve one of the milestones. The important thing is that you're being realistic and you're not setting yourself up for disappointment, and you're making sure that you can do what you can do with the time that you have. So now is the step where taking those milestones, taking your project hours, you can define that 90-day goal, whatever it is for you, and you can get to work on it. And I'm really excited to hear how this goes in your life. Listen, I'm excited for you. I believe in your ability to figure this out and to get these things done, to be a high achiever. And I hope that you have an awesome time developing these 90-day goals, just like I do every quarter. So until next time, my friends, get out there and create the impossible in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps spread the message. And hey, I know you're the type of person who has big dreams for your life. You've got goals and you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. As a personal development coach, it's my job to help you identify and take action on whatever your next step is. So please take action right now. Click the link in the video description and book yourself a free 30-minute clarity call with myself. We'll talk about you, your challenges, and what the exact next step is for you. I can't wait to see how I can help you create the impossible in your life. So if that would be of service to you, if that would help, click the link in the video description, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.